So smooth and soft is the My Little Cheese.
Mini Baby Bell, the little cheese that likes to get out. On sale at Grand Union.
Hollywood's hottest paparazzo.
Give us 1 hour.
We'll give you a day and date to remember.
Today at 4 on Channel 2.
New York's got a new radio station. A station you can move to.
Come on, move this. Shake that body.
The new KTU.
Y'all ready for this?
Move to the beat of New York. 1035. The new KTU. Move to it.
Tonya Harding breaks her silence about her failed marriage.
I tried everything I could to make him happy.
Tonya talks on hard copy.
Tonight at 7.
What evidence do you have against Commissioner Mason?
Are we talking a murder charge?
Come on, you guys. There'll be a press release.
Do you anticipate more arrests?
I can't say at this
Can
time.
or won't?
Look, the case is still under investigation.
Detective Hughes, what role did you play in the arrest?
I don't know. I just got back from New York. I don't know.
Did your trip have anything to do with the case?
No comment.
Detective Hughes, please.
Are you afraid of more reprisals?
Afraid of slamming doors? So, it begins.
Woo! Looking good, Mr. DA.
Yeah, I guess.
Did it, Tom. We did it together. We brought that racist creep down.
Well, honey, there's nothing worse than a dirty cop.
No, you got that right. I love you. I love you.
You'll never know how much I love you, honey.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Now, the only thing missing is a hug from my little boys. You guys, Adam, Casey, Marilyn, where are you? Where are they? Where are they?
Thank God. My legs. I can walk. Connor? Connor! I can walk! Connor, where are you?
Cal. Cal? Are you okay?
Actually, I never left.
Carly? What are you doing here?
Number 11. Let's go.
Damn.
Boy, they sure go fast, don't they?
Maybe Lady Luck's sending you a message.
No, don't even think about quitting now, Rosanna. You
Hey.
can't let this casino get the best of you.
Nobody stays hot forever. Here's some advice. Set yourself a limit. Then, if you should hit it, hit the door.
I don't know, Scott. Maybe he's right.
No, you're young, you're beautiful, and your credit's great. I mean, you can go on forever.
Yeah, I guess you're right. A couple more rolls won't hurt, huh? Come on, let's get lucky.
As the world turns. Love new Easy Squeeze Country Crock.
I can see that.
Thick and creamy.
So thick they turned it upside down.
Yeah.
So it's easier to use and squeeze.
Easy to squeeze, like me.
New Easy Squeeze Country Crock. So thick, we had to make it easier to use and squeeze.
Good news, this Ultra Palmolive antibacterial is ultra concentrated.
So just a little bit gets grease off dishes.
And germs off hands. Wow, that's really good news. Yeah, unless you're a germ. It's the Ultra Anti-Germ Palmolive.
Partly cloudy, 54 degrees. Seems that diets low in saturated fat and cholesterol and high in sources of fiber.
High in sources of fiber, like Quaker toasted oatmeal, may help reduce the risk of heart disease.
Some people have somehow missed the latest news. So when they eat Quaker toasted oatmeal, made with 100% natural whole grain Quaker oats, they remain unaware of all it could do for them. They just eat it because they like the way it tastes. Quaker toasted oatmeal, your other oatmeal. Oh, what those oats can do.
Hey, Dad, what are you doing up?
Reliving your mother's stuffed peppers.
Heartburn again, huh? What are you taking?
Tums, and I'm back for more.
You still taking that stuff? Look, Dad, take a Pepcid AC. One tiny pill controls acid all night.
So I can get some sleep.
Next time, take one before dinner, and you can stop heartburn before it starts.
Before it starts?
You don't see me suffering, do you?
What are you guys doing now?
Nothing, dear. We were talking about your peppers.
Peppers, yeah.
I got some in the fridge.
You can sleep heartburn-free with Pepcid AC.
Man, you just don't quit, do you?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you, Tenny. These little games that you play, they're gonna stop.
What did I do?
Who invited you to crash here last night?
Nobody.
Exactly. Nobody, but you did it anyway. You know, what is with you?
What is with you? What has
Me?
got you in such a tizzy?
Well, you still think that everything of Rosanna's is fair game, don't you? Don't you?
What on earth are you talking
I'm talking about first it's the money, and then me, and now the house?
Oh.
Yeah?
Wait a minute. You're mad at me because I spent the night here?
Oh, no. If that's all it was, that would be fine. But see, I know you, Tenny. While the cat's away, the rat comes to play.
Oh, that's nice.
That
That's really sweet. Thanks,
Yeah,
Michael.
well, you're welcome. So what's next? What's next? Are you gonna just run over to Rosanna and let it slide that we spent the night together, or something like
You think I
that?
did this on purpose? What?
What? No, all right, fine. Lay it out on me. Lay it out to me. Why did you spend the night here?
I don't have to take this.
No, I think I want to know. Obviously, you think you have a good reason. Come on, lay it out.
When I left last night...
No, you mean when you were outside the door, because you didn't leave.
I had a flat tire, okay?
Oh, that's funny. That's funny, because your car and your tires were fine. When I checked them, and when I tuned up your car,
Well, the one
I
in the left
rotated
rear
your
wasn't
tires.
fine last night. And when I came back for help, you were already asleep.
All you had to do was wake me up.
It was 1 o'clock in the morning, Michael. I was tired. I figured it'd be better for the baby if I just went to sleep, so I used a guest room.
Ooh, that is really slick. Sliding in the baby reference. Now, you've got that one mastered.
What is the big deal? Why are you acting
What
like
is the
this?
big deal? I'll tell you what the big deal is. You never quit. Either you want to play another game, or you're trying to make me feel guilty.
Oh, no, I'm not. If you feel guilty, maybe you ought to ask yourself why.
Hey, I'm trying to take responsibility here, all right? And don't lay this on me, because I distinctly remember there being 2 of us. 1, 2.
You got that right.
Oh, man. You know what? Let me spell this out to you, Tenny. I'm going to be there for our baby, all right? But I am not going to let you keep bulldozing your way into my life.
I'm not.
And the only thing that we have in common is Nora. You got that?
My clothes were wet. I wanted to come in out of the cold. That's it.
Oh, yeah, well, you're a big girl. I think you could come up with an alternative solution, don't you?
You know, I know that you haven't had your coffee yet, but you are seriously overreacting.
Just why don't you save it, Tenny, all right? Save it, because I'm not playing your game anymore.
It's perfectly clear to me what this is all about.
Yeah, it's very clear. You're trying to manipulate me, and it is going to stop
Don't take this
right
out on
now!
me. It's not my fault. Rosanna stood you up.
Ah! Man, help me!
Are you all right? I'll go tell Bob you're awake.
Susan?
Mm-hmm.
I owe you an apology
For what?
for firing you the way I did.
It's okay. No, you have a right to choose
It is
your
not
own
okay. I should not have lost my temper with you.
It happens.
Yeah, but I hate it when somebody loses their temper for no reason. Then I go and do it myself.
Cal, it's understandable. You're facing a major life change.
Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about how my life has changed. But that still doesn't excuse that kind of behavior.
Yes, it does. You have to give yourself time to get used to your condition. You're not always going to be able to anticipate how you're going to react.
And I guess I was frustrated.
It's a first phase.
I feel so damned helpless.
I know. But you're not going to help yourself by fighting with your doctors. You're going to have to follow orders. We're just trying to help you, that's all.
I'm not very good at following orders, particularly ones I don't like.
And I guess I was a bit blunt. But I wanted you to face the truth because I feel it's a very important part of your recovery.
Much as it pains me to admit it, you were absolutely right, and Bob Hughes confirmed your diagnosis.
I knew that he would.
Well, I should have known at the time that I was being unreasonable.
Oh, hey. It's not the first time I've been fired by a patient.
Well, I'd like to go on record as saying those patients, myself included, are bovine idiots.
And I wouldn't disagree with you.
You're a good doctor. And I was completely in the wrong to jump all over you just for telling me the truth.
Yes, you were. And Cal, if you could jump all over me, you'd make me look like a miracle worker.
Dr. McDermott, I guess your sense of humor is damn near as twisted as my own. I like that.
Dr. Stewart. But it's good to see you smile.
Well, Dr. Stewart, it's good of you to give me the opportunity.
Come on, where are the short people?
I sent him to visit your mom in Chicago. You know me, I just didn't want him to be around.
Why? In the middle of a school week, why?
Under the circumstances, I just thought it was better they were out of town. Would you sit down and let me tell you something?
No, what's going on?
I've been putting off telling you this because I just didn't want to scare you.
Oh, you're doing a really good job of that right now. What's going on?
I'm sure I am. There was an explosion.
A what?
A bomb was placed in my car.
Oh, my God.
Honey, it was a small incendiary device. It was attached to the starter, but it was meant to kill me.
Oh, my God. Thank God you're all right.
Well, sweetie, I wasn't in the car.
No.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't the kids, sweetie. It was Kim. She's gonna be okay. Luckily, the people that set the bomb were amateurs.
What, Mason's people?
We're not sure, but Kim was lucky. The bomb just buckled the frame of my car and blew her free, so her injuries were pretty minor. Just, you know, cuts and bruises.
Oh. Why didn't you tell me about this?
Because it wouldn't have changed anything.
This is why you didn't fight by going to the South Bronx, isn't it? You're protecting me.
No, I thought you were better off there.
No, I should have been here.
No, you should have been there, honey. If you and Hal hadn't used your influence to get Fiona off on those trumped-up charges, Jess would have never approached Quinlan and Switzer with that wire, which is what blew this case apart.
All right. I guess you're right.
Yeah, honey, I'm right. What was on that tape is what brought Mason and the others down.
Oh, my God. I'm so glad you're all right.
All this time, I thought you were the one with the nerves to steal, honey.
Oh, God. Put my own life on the line is one thing.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what I'd do if I ever lost you.
I'm not going anywhere. I promise.
No, you're not. I've never taken my eyes off of you.
Well, now that you are back in town, if you'd like to guard my body that closely, you may begin now, Detective Hughes.
Oh, I began years ago. Let's go get our boys and get our family back together.
Let's hold off.
What?
on
Why?
that.
Why?
Just because Mason and the others are behind bars, you know, they could still cause trouble.
Why? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, Mason didn't plant the bomb or strangle Clegg by himself. He's got a lot of friends. It's a big organization.
So you're saying we could still be in danger?
It's possible. I mean, a caged animal will do what it needs to do to survive. I think the boys are better off where they are. What do you think?
Chef Boyardee. Chef Boyardee?
Ravioli! Spaghetti and meatballs! Pepperoni!
A good source of bodybuilding protein with no preservatives. Chef Boyardee is good food kids love.
Excuse me. Are these yours? What you wear for football and basketball? Baseball and biking and hiking and tennis? Walking and working and resting and running and jumping and leading, following, sitting and standing and, hey, just about everything else you do in a 24-hour day? Well, are they? They sure look like it. Jerseys. Excuse me?
Dance, little baby. Dance up high.
For the first year of life, there's the gentleness of Carnation Good Start, the only routine formula whose protein is specially processed into smaller pieces to be gentle on a baby's system. And Good Start digests more like breast milk in your baby's stomach than the leading formula.
Dance, little baby, you and I.
Breast milk is nature's miracle. Good Start is Carnation's. Carnation Good Start, made to be gentle.
What's life like on all 8 cylinders? Try a little V8. It's not just great juice, it's great nutrition. A full serving of the vegetables I need to keep me running on all 8 cylinders. How many cylinders are you running on?
In your life, you're walking up to circle the earth 4 times. If you've got corns, you'll feel every painful step. That's why there's Dr. Scholl's Advanced Pain Relief Corn Removers. They stop the pain and remove corns fast. Try Dr. Scholl's Corn Removers with Cushland.
Based on a true story, how one man found his way out of a nightmare.
You guys don't have to be afraid of me anymore.
John Ritter's most compelling role, Unforgivable, CBS tonight.
Yeah, I know. Well, Mommy's home now. Everything's cool. Okay, Adam? Listen, Daddy and I decided that it'd be a good idea if you and Casey stayed in Chicago with Grandma for a little while longer, okay? Yeah, because, well, you haven't seen the museum yet, have you? There you go. All right, I love you. Be good. Bye-bye.
Hey, what's this about Grandma doesn't feed you or give you anything? Doesn't buy you any toys?
Say
Nothing?
goodbye. Say goodbye.
I love you, sweetie. Bye.
I hate this.
Well, if there was another way, that's what I'd do, honey.
You know, I wish I could just corner that hog Mason in his jail cell. Just him and me.
I know, sweetie. We are officers of the law, and we have to keep our heads on straight. He has very good lawyers.
Quinlan and Switzer? They're behind bars.
Yeah, well, he'll get himself a pair that are even bigger and even smarter, and we don't want to do anything that gives this guy a defense, okay?
Well, now, here's an idea. I could go after him with my nightstick. It always works.
I got to get to the office.
All right.
Start a case against this guy. It's the only way to stop him once and for all. Any idea who that might be?
Reporters? Hey! Why don't you go out the back door?
Hey. Good idea since they're all out front.
Hey. Be careful.
I will, honey. I love you. You know what I do, don't you?
What?
Don't answer it.
Who is it?
Margot, it's me, Jessica.
Miss Griffin, will you be representing Quinlan and Switzer?
Hey. Oh, God, Margot. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I mean, I owe you everything for helping my sister.
How you doing?
I don't know, Scott. I don't think my luck followed me here from Monte Carlo. So far, I'm losing.
Well, you're with some of the best players in the world, so just watch and learn.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Yeah, try and think of tonight as buying yourself a rare and privileged education.
You know, there's no clocks in here. Will you be sure to tell me when it's time to leave for the airport?
Absolutely. I'll take care of the time. You just stay focused on the game, okay?
Okay, you know, because I can't be late. I can't let Mike down.
Don't worry, you've plenty of time.
All right.
Excuse me, Mr. Eldridge, you have a phone call? Oh, thank you. See, look at that, you're one.
Yeah!
I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll be right here.
Okay.
Woo! All right.
Hello?
Yes. How's it going, Scott?
Slowly. Every minute seems like an hour.
Is Rosanna losing track of time?
Well, let's put it this way. There are no clocks or windows in here, and they pump oxygen in to keep you awake.
I'll bet she doesn't even know it's morning yet.
The only thing to remind her of what time it is me.
Well, how about men? Anybody making a play for the heiress?
Not yet.
You gonna pull this off, Scott?
I don't know. It's touch and go. Every time I think she's hypnotized by the dice, she reminds me that Mike's expecting her back tonight.
Well, I don't care if you have to break her legs, or better yet, her heart. Just keep her there.
I'm doing my best. Let's see, it's 20 to 8 here, so it's almost 10 your time, so...
Well, if you keep her there until noon, she'll never make it back in time.
If she misses that flight, Mike will never forgive her.
This is your last chance, Scott. If Mike and Rosanna elope...
I know. I'm out of business.
We are out of business. So don't screw this up, Eldridge.
Yes! That's a big one, yeah. All right.
I made you breakfast.
Carly, I am sorry for coming down on you like that.
Yeah, well, I'm tired of being your whipping post, Michael.
Look, it's just that when I came down the stairs and saw you, I was really hoping it was Ro.
Then you found out it was only me. Story of my life.
I didn't mean it that way.
No, relax, Michael. I didn't carve my initials in the bedpost or anything. Rosanna will never know I was here.
No harm done. Don't worry about it.
No, you have my word. I will see to it that Rosanna never gets wind of my presence in your sacred space. That is, if she ever gets back.
Oh, she will come back.
She
said
probably
so
wrote you a
in
note. I figured. But she does seem to have a way of conveniently forgetting about you.
Don't start again. When Rosanna comes back, everything will be fine. We will be married before the night's over.
I'm sure you're right. You wouldn't happen to have any free time, would you?
Yeah? Yeah, why?
I have my first Lamaze class this morning.
Isn't that kind of soon? I thought Dr. Samuel said
Yeah, I know what
that,
Dr. Samuel said, but I guess I'm just a little too excited to wait.
It certainly is believable.
So if you have some time, I could really use a lift to the hospital.
Before you color your hair, stop and think. What if you could protect your hair as you color? Now you can with Excellence Cream from L'Oreal. A nurturing cream rich in moisture. Excellence Cream protects your hair like no other and doesn't drip. And really covers gray. What I love is the color, the healthy feeling, like it's full of moisture.
Excellence Cream, the protective cream colorant from L'Oreal.
It's a cream. Think about it.
Finally, a food carrier designed to carry food. New Pyrex Portables. Thermal packs keep food cold or hot for hours. Pyrex Portables, the way to go.
Just because I wear makeup doesn't mean my clothes have to.
Revlon creates Color Stay, makeup that looks just applied all day and won't rub off on your collar. Or on him. Revlon's oil-free Color Stay makeup.
Revlon. My name's Jack Holliday. I decided to spend the evening alone. Actually, someone decided for me. I was about to nurse my wounds with smoked ham on dill onion bread and a soft blanket of Miracle Whip, but I was out. Mail? Thought I got rid of this. Annie.
Peace offering?
Your timing's perfect. Now I had the kind of sandwich a guy could really fall for. With a third less fat than mayo and that tangy zip, nothing makes a sandwich like Miracle Whip.
Don't.
Roger's venomous scheme.
Very tricky, very dangerous drug.
Is taking Dinah by surprise.
I just got a little lightheaded there for a second, that's all.
And what she doesn't know
produces severe, certifiable psychosis within a month.
Could kill her.
If she were dead, I'd have everything. No questions asked.
This week on Guiding Light.
Did Castro order the downing of 2 U.S. civilian planes? Dan Rather asks him tonight.
You know, I didn't know this was such a high-class joint. MDs doing orderly work?
Nothing but the best for our patients here at Memorial.
Things must be mighty slow.
Never slow enough, Cal. Never slow enough.
Thank you.
I know it's frustrating for you to be facing rehabilitation, but for me, it's a sign of success. It's a life saved.
Well, maybe, but I figure my life will begin when I can jump out of this bed and run out of the hospital.
You know, I don't think you really understand how close you came. Without the advances in the past few years, I don't know that we could have saved you. In fact, what would have happened if you had sustained that injury during Beauregard's defeat of Irvin McDowell?
Wait a minute, how the dickens do you know the generals in the first Battle of Bull Run?
Well, how do you? I'm a bit of a Civil War buff myself. And did you know that the war injuries brought about the beginning of advanced medicine?
Did you know that if I'd known you were a Civil War buff, I never would have fired you?
That's what they all say. But never mind. I suppose you're one of those guys who seriously believes that the South could have won.
Coulda, shoulda, absolutely. If Lee had not lost Stonewall Jackson at Chancellorsville, there is no way he would have gotten into that mess at Gettysburg. No way.
And the iron ships, the Merrimack, the Monitor, they really didn't help the North by blockading the southern coast?
No, they really didn't. And that point is open to dispute.
Well, I don't know. I think you Johnny Rebs are all alike, frankly. Because all the research shows that the South didn't have enough raw material, money, know-how to win the war.
Well, character and sheer force of will whip research every time.
I think you're right about that. You put a lot of stock by sheer will, don't you?
Well, everything that I have ever willed to happen, I have made happen. Now, in my opinion, the South just gave up too soon.
Well, I would like to stay and discuss the finer points of the war, but I really have to get going. I'll check in on you later, okay?
Susan? Just one more thing. I'm really sorry about what I said about you losing your husband. I was way out of line to bring your personal life into this.
Apology accepted. Okay, this is the one. I can feel it. Are you ready? Here we go.
Mr. Eldridge, the casino would like to express its gratitude to you for introducing Miss Cabot to our establishment.
Oh, my pleasure.
Well, should you decide to stay on, we'd be delighted if you would allow us to pick up your hotel tab for the rest of the week.
That's very nice, thank you. But as much as I'd like that, I don't think we'll be staying very long.
Well, if there's anything I can do to make your stay more comfortable, don't hesitate to ask.
You needn't worry. I think the goal here is to keep Miss Cabot glued to that table as long as possible. You know what I mean? Excuse me.
Okay,
Susanna?
Yeah.
I think it might be time to head out.
No, not till I'm even, all right? Go away. Let's go.
Some champagne, please, the good stuff.
A little more here. There, and I'm going to double up. Here we go.
Okay, let's go. Yum. Oh, the taste of lime. Orange. Wild cherry. Lemon. And pineapple. So full of life. Savers.
Now with more candy.
There's you, the guy you married, and your 2.3 kids. You've got good reasons to use deodorant soaps. Now we've got a better reason not to. New Zest Body Wash. See, deodorant soaps can be too drying, but new Clear Blue Zest Body Wash is a skin conditioning gel that rinses cleaner than deodorant soaps. So, the big guy's refreshed, the kids are clean, and you're real smooth. Clearly, New Zest Body Wash gives everybody cleaner, smoother skin. Well, almost.
All-natural Butter Bud Sprinkles and Mix from the makers of Sweet and Low. It has the flavor of butter because it's made with butter. But every serving has no fat, no cholesterol, and low sodium. So you can enjoy all these dishes and find a new use for this one.
So how do you tighten your belt without feeling the pinch? Well, hurry into Payless for the buy one, get one half off sale. Buy one pair of shoes and get the second pair for half off. Pick from every pair in the store. And at these low prices, buying more means saving more.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
After 12 years and thousands of clues, it's the first of the final 3 Murder, She Wrote mysteries. Then, a world premiere event.
You killed a girl, and I kept my mouth shut.
Brian Dennehy, Patrick Dempsey, Sherilyn Fenn, Blair Brown, Craig Sheffer, and Bonnie Bedelia.
I'd lie under oath if I had to.
Dominic Dunn's A Season in Purgatory, CBS Sunday.
This is CBS.
Hi, I'm Bob Vila. If your home needs replacement windows, you sure don't need an expert to tell you. You probably already know it, but maybe you don't know exactly how to go about shopping for them. Well, Sears can help.
Just call the toll-free number on your screen and we'll mail this window shopper's kit to you. This kit includes a booklet called The Homeowner's Guide to Choosing Windows, a checklist of what problems to look for on your old windows, and look at this, we'll even send you a free measuring tape and instructions on how to measure for new windows. This kit is free in the mail from Sears. The kit also includes free literature detailing all of the many styles of custom manufactured replacement windows Sears can have built for you. Get your complete window shopper's kit free in the mail simply by calling us right now. The kit includes the measuring tape, the homeowner's guide to choosing windows, and literature with complete information about all of the custom-built windows Sears can have manufactured for you.
This window shopper's kit from Sears may be just the thing you need to answer some replacement window questions. We'll mail it to you free. Just call.
Date rape just got tougher to avoid.
I remember saying no. I didn't want to have sex. As I said no, I remember I just blanked out.
The date rape drug. Do women have any protection? Find out on the next Geraldo. Today at 3 on Channel 2.
Can a spouse abuser ever really stop abusing? Tonight at 11.
And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
Well, hello there. She got me. Yes, she did.
Come on in, enjoy yourself. Hi, Carly. Hi. Oh, congratulations to you both.
Thanks.
And you must be Mr. Tenney.
Oh, actually, we're not married.
Uh-huh.
But I am father, Mike.
Mike, nice to meet you.
Yes, no.
The important thing is you're both here.
Actually,
You're excited and you're nervous, right? Come on in. Excuse me, I have to start now. I want to thank you all for coming here. In a number of months, each of you will experience the thrill of your lifetime. You'll be witnessing a miracle that will change you forever.
I consider passing out cigars more civilized.
Hey, your fathers may have paced in the waiting room, but all of you men have a chance to really be part of this.
Lucky us.
Before we go into the specifics of childbirth, I'd like to start by telling you men that your partner really needs you. It's vital that you support her. Accepting your responsibility in bringing a new life into this world is the most important act you will ever perform. Now, come on, I'd like everybody to come, please, and sit on the floor, okay? And we're going to start by going over exactly what happens when the baby is born.
Do we really need a blow-by-blow?
Absolutely.
Thanks for dropping me off, Mike. But don't worry, I'm not going to ask you to stay.
ready. All the other women have partners.
Good. Yep. Keep breathing.
It's okay. You don't have to.
That's good. Nice massage the shoulders.
I'd like to stay.
Really?
Definitely. This is important.
Oh, would you two care to join us?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I want daddies and
sit down.
coaches to sit behind Mom, and I'd like you to put your hands on her tummy, okay? Just think of it as a basketball.
Slam dunk, right?
Just really. You comfortable? My legs are It's perfect. Excuse me, is my should be off the mat or on? Oh, it's everything else comfortable for you.
I guess a lot of people figure I had it coming. Marrying a much younger man.
Oh, and that's not what I meant. I meant I was using it to avoid a diagnosis that I didn't want to hear.
Now, it just proves to me that I handled it very badly. I'm sorry if I seemed angry with you. You just hit a sore spot.
Well, marrying a younger person can be difficult, and I would know.
The funny thing is, you know, the age difference never really mattered to Larry.
Yeah, you know, when I was courting Lila, we used to hang out a lot with you guys, and you always seemed such a happy couple.
We were. Back then.
But you had doubts even then?
Yes. Yes, I always had a lot of doubts. Well, you know, the odds are really against older women and younger men getting married. He kept proposing, I kept saying no, but in the end, you know, I just loved him so much, I just decided I would take a leap of faith.
I don't know which is worse, being a fool or being a coward.
We do pay a very high price for both. Or so it would seem. Losing Larry was very difficult, but knowing that I couldn't even hold on to him because I was too old, that was a lot worse.
Couldn't have held on to him because you were too old. Aren't you being a little hard on yourself? I mean, you're a lot younger than I am.
I don't feel that way when I'm running after Allison. Terrible twos, you know.
Now there is a miracle that never would have happened. You ever think about that? That little charmer?
Yeah, that little charmer wasn't charming enough to keep her father from... Oh, I am being very unfair. Larry just...
Just what?
We just wanted different things, that's all.
You mean he got restless or what?
No, he was just very ambitious. You know, he had dreams that I wasn't even interested in trying to keep up with.
Well, I know how he felt about you. I can't just believe that he just stopped loving you.
I don't believe that he stopped loving me. I certainly haven't stopped loving him.
Well, then why?
Love just isn't enough. Not in the real world. The age difference, it really did us in.
When Tom and Kim were almost killed because I didn't have the guts to stand up to Quinlan and Switzer. I mean, I'm never going to forgive myself for that.
Jessica, you had no way of knowing. Come sit down.
Yeah, well, it's not an excuse for what I did. I should have just come to you. But I thought that I could take care of them myself. I mean, I had never dreamed that Commissioner Mason was behind all of this.
Oh, please, just give yourself a break. I can't imagine what you must have been going through.
I was just so afraid. I didn't know what to do.
Well, they had your sister, Jessica. What does anyone know what to do in a situation like that?
Yeah, but it was still stupid of me. I mean, I'm a lawyer. I should have had more faith in the system.
You know what the important thing is? That you came around in time. You had the guts to help Tom sting Quinlan and Switzer. That's important.
Yeah, you know, but the truth is I'm still afraid.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, Quinlan and Switzer had the power to set up Fiona. I mean, who knows what they're going to do next?
That is exactly why Tom and I are keeping the boys out of town for a while longer.
Good, good. I mean, there's no use in providing them with another target.
What do you mean? I mean, the three of them are in jail. What can they do from prison?
Oh, you haven't heard.
What?
Quinlan and Switzer are no longer in jail. They've been released.
Now just because I wear mascara here doesn't mean I have to wear it here.
New Revlon Color Stay Lash Color sets in seconds for all-day wear and won't smudge off.
Even when you do this, even when he does this.
Revlon Color Stay Lash Color won't smudge off.
Action! Tastes just like a Milky Way, but with half the fat of the leading chocolates. We think you'll enjoy it.
Excuse me, half the fat that tastes just like a Milky Way, and you think I'll enjoy it? Give me that.
New Milky Way Light. Smooth, light, everything's right.
We went to one of the coldest places on Earth to see how people would take to Lender's frozen bagels. After all, they know frozen But do they know fresh?
It tastes fresh! Tastes fresh!
Because Lender's bagels are frozen fresh, they taste fresh.
It tastes fresh!
Anytime you want them. Just ask the people from Barrow, Alaska. Lenders, they taste fresh because they're frozen.
Because wrinkles appear out of nowhere. The Pond's Institute created Prevent and Correct with 2 different moisturizers that twist apart. One with SPF for day, one with alpha hydroxys for night, to help prevent and correct the signs of aging.
All right, we're going low-fat, fresh turkey, lettuce, tomato on wheat. What? No Hellmann's.
You can eat low-fat and still have great taste with Hellmann's low-fat mayonnaise dressing. It tastes so delicious you won't believe it has only 1 gram of fat.
What? No Hellmann's?
Hellmann's low-fat mayonnaise dressing.
Bring out the Hellmann's and bring out the best.
Nothing clean stains better than Clorox bleach. I just wish it were easier to use.
Now it is. Clorox Cleanup Gel. It won't splash or drip. It cleans to soils, penetrating them on contact, so you just wipe them away. Clorox Cleanup Gel.
Everybody facing one another. Now, partners, I want you to help her breathe. Okay? Remember, slow breath first, and then pant, 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 blow. Okay? Go ahead.
Okay, you ready?
Pant, pant, pant.
That's it, that's it.
That's it.
You gotta breathe in, though. You gotta take a deep breath. There you go.
Good. Hey, come
This
on,
is it.
you
You're doing good. That's it. You're doing good. Go.
Come on now.
That's it. This is great.
You've got
This
to
is great.
motivate
You're gonna
me.
be a terrific mom.
Good.
Keep going. Now blow. Take a deep breath.
Good. Breathing.
Go.
Okay. Okay, now before everybody turns blue, just relax. All right? I think we've all earned a break now. Basically, that's it. That is the overview. And in 10 minutes, we'll come back and get back to the medical stuff, okay?
Gee, I can hardly wait.
Oh, go take a break. Music room.
You're doing good. This is really good. You're so sweaty.
Well, you've really seen me at my worst now.
What are you talking about? You're great at this. I mean it. I'm impressed, Carly. You're doing a great job. You're gonna be good for little Nora.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna see to it Nora gets a fair chance. I want her to have everything, all the things I didn't have.
Me too. She deserves the best.
You better believe it. Well, I'm gonna get some juice.
No, I got it. I got it. Sit down.
No, Mike, come
sit
on.
down. No,
You deserve
hey.
a break, too.
All right, here you go. All righty. Over there.
This your first?
Yeah. Yeah, it sure is.
My third. All I have to do is look at Christy and she's expecting again. Curse of a good-looking wife. Oh, I guess you know all about that.
Yeah, I guess I do. Hey, you got any advice?
Just, take good care of the little lady. Hey, you have no idea now, but this is going to be one of the great moments of your life. I mean, it's like magic. Sticks with you forever.
Yeah, that's what everyone keeps saying.
Well, you only have your first child once, so, go for it, man. It's a real trip.
Thanks, man.
Oh, I could kill him for getting me in this position.
Well, I don't think it was just him.
Well, it's still his fault. Oh, I feel like a whale. Isn't this the worst?
Well, I don't think so. At least not yet.
Well, you're one of the lucky ones. Your husband cares enough to be here. Mine's too busy for Lamaze.
So who's your coach?
My hairdresser. You're one lucky woman.
Yeah. I'm a real winner.
Come on, you two. Can't let me down again.
Let's go.
How long can this keep happening?
Not much longer. There's always more where that came from.
Thanks. Oh, wait, you said that the plane was leaving, didn't you?
Yeah, you probably already missed it. It's okay.
What? Scott, come on, you promised me.
Rosanna, there are always planes from Vegas. Besides, you're not even yet.
No, not even close. But I can't always win.
Rosanna, you're one of the few people in the world who can ride out a streak of bad luck by sheer force of will. You just can sit back and wait to win. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, but I hate that there's no clocks in here. What time is it really?
Oh, it's not that late. Besides, you have a lot more chips now, so...
Oh my God, Scott! I have to get out of here. I have to cash... I have to cash out.
Wait, are you sure?
It contains simplicity, confidence, solutions, freedom. All in one box, from one company. MCI One. Life just got simpler.
Introducing new Hellman's salad dressings. Just one taste, and you'll want to pour it on.
Pour it on rich, dress up the pouring, bring out the best. It's Hellman's you're pouring, it's brand new for you like only we can do. Pour on the Hellman's.
7 new dressings, so creamy, so homemade tasting. They're good enough to be called Hellman's. New Hellman's salad dressings.
Bring out the Hellman's and pour on the best. Yeah.
Deep clean your pores while you sleep. New Neutrogena Deep Pore Treatment penetrates all the way down into your pores to clear away blockages and occasional problems. Wake up to a clear complexion with Neutrogena Deep Pore Treatment.
Honey, are you okay?
Yeah, relax. It's not broken.
Does it hurt?
No, the doctor gave me Tylenol. Extra strength.
Tylenol, the hospital's choice for pain.
And it's working great, Matt. The car, on the other hand.
You know, you'd look great as a blonde. Do I know you? Nice and easy. 104. It's you. Well, I've never colored my hair. Oh, trust me. See, Nice and Easy works with your hair's own tones and highlights. Look at mine. Doesn't it look natural?
Yeah.
Time to rinse.
She looks fabulous.
She's gonna stop traffic.
It's nice and easy to be natural.
For the first time, one company has brought cellular, paging, emailing, and surfing the net under one roof. Or should I say, lid. MCI One. Life just got simpler.
What? They let them go?
They've been released on their own recognizance.
Oh, please, wait. No priors?
Well, you know the drill as well as I do.
Oh, my God! Any one of them comes anywhere near my family, I swear to God, Jessica, I will go after them one by one.
They're probably going to keep a low profile.
What on earth makes you think that?
Well, they know that they're going to be watched, and the judge has forbidden them to leave town.
Why? Why would he do that? Get them out of here. Let them go. Set them free. Why would they want to stay here anyway? They know they're going to lose the trial.
That's not necessarily true. Jury trials are not that simple.
Oh, my God. I sure would sleep a whole lot better at night knowing they were gone.
Would you?
Yes.
Look, I learned my lesson thinking that I could deal with these people. But we're talking about accessories to murder here. We can't let them just walk away from that.
Oh, I sure can. If my kids are going to be safe, I sure can.
But what about other people's kids? If we let them off the hook, there's going to be other victims.
I am just so sick of dealing with people who learn the law so they can hide behind it. I'm telling you, if they come near my kids, if they come near me, my family, I am going to nail them.
Look, you cannot take the law into your own hands. We've got to go by the book and proceed cautiously.
No! Book's out the window.
Margot, I don't know what you've got in mind,
Quinlan
but...
and Switzer and Mason played dirty pool with me. So I'm going to play by their rules now.
That age difference can be a killer, all right.
When Larry lost his job as acting chief of staff, he actually blamed me for it. Said I didn't support him as if,
yeah,
you know...
all that nasty stuff that came out during John Dixon's trial. I remember that.
Wish I could forget it.
You know, it's hard for me to imagine Larry just turning his back on the marriage. And you got that beautiful little girl.
We tried to work it out, really. But we didn't communicate very well anymore. It was as if we were speaking two different languages.
Old generational thing again, huh? Well, at least you have medicine in common.
Well, you would have thought that we would. But even there, we really disagreed. We had very different ideas about what constitutes a good doctor, for instance.
Now, let me guess. You place more emphasis on bedside manner than Larry does.
Of course. How did you guess?
I don't know. Something about the way our generation communicates with family, friends, with everybody. I mean, it's just different than Larry's generation.
I guess.
So, he left, and you stayed.
Oh, my whole life is here. My family, and my friends, and everything. Of course, at the last minute, I did try to change my mind, but it was a little too late.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Well, look, you don't want to listen to all this.
Oh, no. Now, listen. I want to. Somehow it helps me.
Me too. You know, I haven't been able to talk about this with anybody. Nobody really understands.
Well, they're probably too wrapped up in their own stuff, or else they're too young to understand.
How's the therapy coming?
Well, I'm putting in every hour that I can. I pretty much got the hang of this trapeze thing.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
Well, the way I see it, I've got no choice. I've got to get fit and stay healthy if I'm going to get back what I've lost.
That's right, independence. That's the key element of your... as a matter of fact, Bob arranged a surprise for you. Talking about independence.
Is that thing for me?
Yes, welcome to your independence.
What the dickens have we been talking about here? Have you been listening to me? Get that thing out of here. Get it out of here! Right now!
How well does your pad or tampon work at night? Kotex has a revolutionary idea. Kotex Personals disposable underwear. Wear them with your pad or tampon for the best protection. Unlike ordinary underwear, only Kotex Personals have a stain barrier to help protect your clothes and bedding, day and night. Try Kotex Personals. It's the most protection you can buy.
It's what you won't see with Lubriderm gel cream that makes it different. No greasy smudges, no messy fingerprints. Because this cream helps protect from dryness without leaving behind a greasy feeling. Later, Gator.
Robin Sanders is doing something her allergies and the pollen wouldn't let her enjoy before. She's watching her favorite forward score in the semifinals. Thanks to Benadryl, the histamine blocker. Benadryl gets you out where you want to be.
With Lady Speed Stick, the air you wear always seems fresher. The world you walk in always smells cleaner. Because Lady Speed Stick has a unique renewal formula that continually renews its scent and its protection against odor and wetness. And that renewing power does wonders to renew you. Lady Speed Stick renews its scent to renew you. By Menon.
Well, thanks for the ride. And for staying with me during the class. It really meant a lot to me.
Well, if you want to hang out, I'll fix your flat tire.
It's a deal.
Okay. Carly?
Yeah?
About the Lamaze class. Thanks for letting me stay. It was really, I don't know, real...
Well, I do have to go to those classes regularly. So if you still want to be there for the birth, it's okay with me.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, that would be great. You just let me know where and when I'm supposed to be there. Bingo. I'll be there.
You mean it?
I think I make a damn good coach.
Well, me too. So, maybe things will work out after all.
I will make sure they do. I'm gonna go make an appointment with the Justice of the Peace. I'll be back.
Yeah, you do what you have to do. Sorry, Michael. Nora and I need you much more than Rosanna.
Could you tell me if Rosanna Cabot has checked out yet?
Let me see. No, ma'am. Would you like to leave a message?
No, that's okay. I'll give a call back later.
Don't worry, Michael. When she lets you down, I'll be here for you.
Rosanna, I hate to see you do this. I've always heard if you leave a loser, you risk bringing that bad luck home with you.
Scott, I want to
Excuse me,
stay,
Miss
but
Cabot. Before you go, the casino would like to make you a special offer.
Thanks, that's very nice, but I have to go.
The casino would like to offer you a private game. The chance to bet your losses against the house on a single roll.
Double or nothing?
If you win, we'll pay twice your losses.
I don't know, Scott. What do you think?
Wow, I wouldn't want to make the call, but it sounds tempting.
What do you say? Shall we give the dice one more roll? Where is it? Damn it! Where is it?
So, Hillary, I'm going to need those files compiled right after lunch.
No problem.
Unless you'd like to skip lunch.
I'll see you in an hour.
Centrum? I just feel better knowing I'm taking it.
Centrum's complete. I'm not sure if my diet is well balanced, but I know Centrum is.
It's Centrum's commitment to ongoing research that ensures you always get the best nutritional support. A more advanced multivitamin. Centrum, always more complete than any leading brand.
The Centrum people thought of everything.
Like they say, from A to zinc.
Centrum, more complete from A to zinc.
We're proud to announce that this model not only passed that famous ball bearing test, it surpassed it. It's the Dirt Devil MVP with maximum vacuum power. Just think what it can do in your home.
Hi, fellas. It's Ernie. Listen, can you send more Chocolate Lovers Chips Deluxe cookies? People like them? Love them. They've never seen cookies with two kinds of chocolate before. Great. And I don't think they've seen many elves either.
This is your Hallmark Gold Crown store. Come in here to mark another year. Get what you need to fall in love. Get well soon. Graduate in June. This is your Hallmark Gold Crown store. Come here first. You'll feel better inside.
Tonight on The Late Show, you know her, you love her, Barbara Walters, from Boston Common Anthony Clark, and music legend Van Morrison. Tonight on CBS.
Thursday, when exploring hands turn a car into a runaway, a father watches as his infant son speeds toward disaster. Rescue 911. Then, $250,000 to send 2 kids to college. How can you afford it? For a real education on college costs, watch 48 Hours after Rescue 911.
Where you get your news and who you get it from is one of the most important decisions you make. So make it the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather.
Nurses' uniforms provided by Nursemaid. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.
You're on. CBS.
Seems like whatever you do, work